It's not horribly snowy like when I lived in Utah. I feel like that was much worse, but we haven't really had a good snowfall in a while, so this is I guess welcome, but also it's Sunday, and tomorrow I think most people are coming back from a 2-week winter break holiday, so maybe people will get an extended holiday tomorrow. So I put my car in a 50/50 center lock just for the just because the roads aren't completely paved yet. I think they're fine, to be honest, and I've got KO2s, which are notoriously bad for rain and wet conditions, but they've always served me well, just taking it slow and easy. But I just wanted to go for a quick drive and just show how the GX does in the snow. I haven't had some fresh snow in Cincinnati, Ohio for a long time, so this is nice. I don't really celebrate Christmas, or we're not Christian, so but it is a very cozy time, especially in the Midwest, because it's still cold, even if it's not snowy, because we didn't have a snowy Christmas. What I like about the Midwest is that when you go to the shopping malls during Christmas time, it's cold outside, but when you get inside, it's nice and warm and cozy, and it feels very much like a Christmas movie, right? Like something very nostalgic and warm and cozy and peaceful. And I don't think you really get that if you have a Christmas in Florida or San Diego. One time I spent Christmas in Florida, and that felt weird to have an 80-degree day during Christmas. And yeah, it was an interesting experience, so to say, just because I've always grown up in the Midwest. You can see a lot of people are kind of struggling a little bit with the roads, and some restaurants are open. Well, it is Sunday too, so things generally close a little bit earlier on Sundays, but not everything is closed. So I still see people getting gas, and no, that's not an Amazon truck.
And so option one.
It's just nice that this car has a nice heated steering wheel, but it only heats the sides. It doesn't really heat the wood, but that's okay. This is where your hands are mostly. Heated seats are on. I turned on the rear. Whatchamacallit? Warmers. Got a little snow truck coming up behind me. Yep. Acceleration off the line is not bad at all. It feels competent, comfortable, easy. Obviously, there's like some like the car tries to guide you in the ruts that other people have been driving on. But other than that, the car is doing perfectly fine, and I am happy so far driving it. This is a perfect car for winter and off-roading. What I didn't like about the 4Runner was that it did not have a heated steering wheel. So sometimes you'd go out for a quick little hike, and then your hands would be freezing, and you just have to put it in front of the vents and just blast it. Total first world problem, but having a heated steering wheel is truly a blessing. What's awesome though is that you can get heated seats, heated steering wheels on a Toyota Camry, a Honda Accord. So it's not just limited to luxury cars anymore, where I think it used to be, but not anymore. Or maybe early 2000s it was like that. But now, if you got the money, you can spend it on those nice luxuries and amenities. It's kind of nice to see all this fresh snow. Get a little bit of a little bit of issue steering when you're trying to switch lanes. just because you're not going in the ruts or the lines that everybody else has been driving on. But I'm doing 40 miles per hour in a 45 or 40 zone, and I'm doing just fine. I think my car, because I am in 50-50, is distributing the power nice and equally. I think if I had it in the normal 40-60 split, it would keep like slipping, and it would keep disrupting the I don't know if it's the transfer case or what. The GX off-road channel, the gentleman in sorry, I have a little bit of a stuffy nose. The gentleman in California, in the deserts, he made a video about the fact that, like, you know, if you keep it in like the 40-60 split, like it's always gonna like try to like gain traction different places, and I think it wears out that component quicker. So this is for me, this is easier. I know it's a little bit harder to turn, sometimes tight turns on 50-50, but you can turn it off, turn it on the fly. You can see there's a little bit slushy, a little bit slushing around here, but for the most part, pretty chill. There's just a road I want to go down up here, but for the most part, doing pretty good, pretty dang good. Glad to see the snow trucks are out doing their thing. Sometimes the GX460's automatic wipers, they don't always trigger, and it's not always predictable, so I'm not sure how it senses it. Sometimes it activates, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if it does it based on the precipitation on the windshield itself or some other sensor or such. But I wish it did like a more consistent job sometimes, because it does not always do that. It's okay though. Mexican restaurants open. Looks like Skyline Chili's open.
And stay away from the patient when they're vomiting. You have a tendency to want to comfort them, but the vomit itself creates some viruses in the air. And once again, the dose is so.
There's something nice about talk radio that just sounds nice on a winter day. Just sounds very relaxing and peaceful. Got a gentleman going for a walk in the cold. Good for him. Must be. I hope he gets home warm. I don't know where this guy's going. Because normally when they're in that lane, they go to the gas station. So I think he wants to come into this lane. I don't know if he knows where the lanes are anymore. There we go. Hello. You know, a lot of people flash me with their headlights because they think my high beams are on, but it's actually just the I think it's just the height of the vehicle, and unfortunately it blinds a lot of people. I think my 4Runner, when I had that lifted, I had the same issues with that too. Alright, let's check it out. There should be some like fresher snow here.
That's happening out of sight, out of mind. That's why so many people don't even realize that
there we go.
This is happening, because it's out of their sight.
Unplowed.
She set up study sites.
Unplowed snow.
Area villages. She takes me to what? Up in the mountains.
So here, you can see how the vegetation is taking over.
This is a ghost village. Nobody lives here anymore, at least not officially. Ivy and wild blackberries are
Some little Tokyo drifting here.
You can see it's just brambles.
Duskalova says the blackberries are suffocating the community of birds and plants that used to live
Meow,
in
meow,
gardens
meow.
and orchards. It
Come
shows
take a look at this little like
environmentalists want old style
river.
business.
It's pretty cool. Alright, let's take a look.
Ecologists say are
Car looks pretty cool. This is one of my favorite spots. It's the Little Miami River of Ohio. I left my car on, but I don't think anybody's coming. Very peaceful here. Watch my step. I've spent a lot of time coming here back and forth. Very, very peaceful. Let's see. Let's do something unorthodox here. Maybe. It's fun. It's good to get out a little bit in the snow. Now let's hightail it out of here. Let's go back home. I know another place we can do this real quick. For some amazing Tokyo drifting. Man, it is beautiful. Nice and snowy. I love this. I love this. I love this a lot. Don't forget, bridges, ice before roads. Check it out. Let's go down here. Little trail here. This car does really good in the snow. Let's get up this goes up the hill just fine. All right, let's head home now. That was a fun little drive. I went on some snowy roads, did some Tokyo drifting, listened to some NPR. Now I'm heading back home.